Hello, good morning, and welcome to Technical Wednesday with Oriba. I am super excited to be back, and I hope you are as well. Just like I announced last week, we are going to be deep diving into networking, and this is going to be a very interesting journey. I hope you are as excited as I am. Moving on, I would love to do a little introduction about myself, so get to meet me. I am Orifa Jones, or Joanne as my fellow Nigerians like to call it. I'm a cybersecurity professional, cybersecurity trainer, as well as a network engineer. Most importantly, I wear the hat of a digital disciple, meaning that I try to preach the gospel about staying secure online, as well as positioning yourself as a cybersecurity professional. So let's move on to the topic of the day. Like I said, we are going to be going from bottom upwards. So, what is networking? Interesting question, right? Think of networking as the digital system, the backbone of every digital system you see out there. And when I mean digital system, I mean the AI isn't excluded. For every message you send, website you visit, the SOC or SOC analyst, the alert you triage are all possible because of network. When technology started to evolve, the need for devices to communicate became very important, and that was when networking came out to save the day. Just like we have our Superman and our Batman. So let's see what ChatGPT has to say about networking. So it is networking and cybersecurity. Networking is the structured process of designing, connecting, managing, and securing systems and devices so they can communicate and share data efficiently over wired or wireless networks using standardized protocols and technologies. So, securing system is where cybersecurity comes in. Networking is all about designing, connecting, managing, and literally ensuring that these digital devices communicate. Cybersecurity professionals are like security agents, as we have in the physical world, mounting and monitoring the digital world, which is networking. So, like I said, every single digital device you see out there are able to communicate because of networking. Next, without networking, just like I said, there will be no internet, there will be no cloud. Every cloud services, we all make use of, from AWS to GPC to Azure, and whatever your favorite cloud service might be. Note that there are a physical data center somewhere that are being managed with various devices, networking devices being deployed. Networking is not just human movement. Networking is just human movement in digital form. Let me explain. So think of your various devices. I mean your phone, your routers, your switches. They are like the people in the physical world. And then your IP address is like your home address. We are going to be taking a deep dive into all of these things, but I just want you to have an oversight of what this is. Your switches are like your local cab. You know, when you go out of your house, you go about your daily activities, you get to take transportation to wherever you are going to. Switches are like local cabs. They run intercities. They don't go outside the city or the country or the state, whatever the case might be. Routers, on the other hand, are long distance buses. They go interstate, and just like your airplanes, they get to take you across countries as well. And you get to be wondering who are the passengers. In this case, the passengers are our datas. Our datas are the passengers that get to board these buses and cabs, as the case might be. So next up, we are going to be looking at the various networking devices. There are three main type of devices in networking. We have the end devices, which are popularly called the endpoints. These include our phones, tablets, laptop, PCs, smartwatches, smart refrigerators, cars, as well as all the IoT devices you could ever think of. These are the devices. These are devices humans use to send and receive information from one place to another. They are devices that can translate human language into computer readable data and convert back computer data back into a form humans can understand. While some end devices don't get to um, give us readable data, In most cases, like our PC, our tablets, this is what this particular last paragraph is phrasing. They are devices that translate human language into computer readable data and data, convert computer data back into a form humans can understand. The next device on the list is intermediary devices. So just like we have them, they are middleman, intermediary. These are devices that enable and manage the flow of communication. They can operate within local network or across external and even global network. Examples include our switches, routers, wireless access points, firewalls. It goes on, but these are the ones I could capture. You could go and read up on intermediary devices. Last device we have on the list are network medias. These are pathways through which communication travel. These are like the road. So we have various routes that um, routers and switches can fly on, and these routes could differ based on how fast they are able to take our communication or messages from one point to another. So some of these mediums or medias include copper straight through cables, wireless connections, fiber optic cables. Note that there are other these three are just the major transmission media in networking, but we have other cables and technologies that also support communications. And generally, we classify cables into three types. We have electrical signal transmitters. This is where the copper straight through cable falls in. We also have the light pulse transmitter, where the fiber optic cable falls in, and finally the wireless wave transmitter, which is like the radio signal, where the wireless connection falls in. So moving on, finally, we have come to the end of today's episode and we are going to be answering questions from now henceforth. This is just my little way so we could reinforce learning. So the first question we have are what are the three major categories of networking components and what role does each play in communication? Question two says what are end devices, bracket open endpoints, and how do they translate human input into computer readable data? The next question says, what are intermediary devices and how they manage the flow of data within and between network? And finally, the last question is, what is network media and what are the three major types of transmission method used in networking? Do well to drop your answers in the comment section. If you feel like you want more of this, share, like, and comment networking. Until next time, I remain your favorite network engineer, Orifajo. Bye for now.